What's up, guys? Hope you're having a good day. Today, I'm going to break down the trade that helped me grow my account almost 2.5% today. First, I want to start talking about the reports, and then we'll talk about the trade. So tomorrow, we have at 8:30 a.m. we have the CPI and this core CPI, and then on Wednesday we have at 8:30 a.m. we have the core PPI and the PPI report that will be coming out. We also have the FOMC rate decision meeting at 2 p.m. on Wednesday. We also have the initial claims and continuing claims on Thursday, with the Empire State Manufacturing, the S&P Global PMIs on Friday. So those are some reports to be looking out for this week, guys. Now let's get to your guys' favorite part. Like I said, I only grew my account by almost 2.5% today. Something really small. I did do a QQQ put, and I'm gonna explain why. And I'm gonna explain why even though direction was very clear, I'm gonna explain to you guys in a minute why I did not feel comfortable going long. So first and foremost, let's look at the 1 day. If we look at the 1 day, we had just previously hit 52-week highs like a month or two ago, and it was like 393, 394. I think was like the 52-week high. So the fact that we were already overbought on the 1 minute, on the 1 day, even on the even on the 1 hour, guys, we're pretty damn overbought. We're sitting at a 75 on the RSI. I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel comfortable getting in like a call or even going long on anything if it's so overbought, especially on longer time frames. If it's like overbought on the 1 minute, the 5 minute, even the 15 minute, like you can sort of take that for granted a little bit. You can, have your own opinion, but when it's showing that you're overbought on longer time frames, like the 2 hour, the 4 hour, and the 1 day, that's when like okay, hey, we're really overbought and we're overdue for a pullback. And so that's what I'm sort of waiting for. Now on the 1 minute, you guys can tell we were, for the first hour, I'll say for the first hour, direction was really not clear. Yeah, we did break above the open range resistance, but as you guys can see, we really did consolidate a lot. Even after we broke it, we would hit higher highs, but just consolidate a lot. And so, yeah, we did hit a 52-week high, I think, of like 395 something. It looks like 395.79, but technically we even hit higher highs during pre-market, because right now we're sitting at like 396.06 and we're up like only 0.14%. But yeah, let me show you that trade real quick so I can let you guys go. So at around right here, this is when I started seeing. Let me zoom in so you guys can really see what I was looking at. So if you guys see these three candlesticks right here, every time we broke above that open range resistance, sellers would push us straight back down, straight back down, straight back down. And then when we went to go hit the same level at 393.71, look what happened. We tried to push up and make our newer high at like 393.83, got rejected, and then had that nice little pullback. When I saw that we were getting rejected at the same level as right here, that's when I actually went short. I'm not sure exactly where I got out at. I know I got out probably like 3 or 4 minutes later. When I started noticing, especially on these three candles right here, that buyers were pushing it up anytime that NASDAQ was trying to hit a lower low. So me seeing that, and honestly the overall direction of the market, even though we were very overbought, and I was not expecting, but I was just waiting for a pullback to happen. And when we didn't get that strong pullback, that's when I sort of just accepted it and was like, hey, you know what? We're already overbought. I'm going short on something that's so overbought right now that's not honestly showing signs. If we would have broke the open range support, that's a different story. That makes complete sense to go short, get in some puts, get into SQQQ. But the fact that we were so bullish, already overbought as it is, NASDAQ hitting 52-week highs. As you can see, there really wasn't any indication of me. There was no indication for me to feel comfortable with holding that position even longer. And in a way, I saw it more like, hey, what's the direction of the market? We're pretty bullish today, even though we're extremely overbought. On top of that, are we, are we still hitting higher highs? Yes, which we were. But because we did get rejected at the same level twice right here, I knew that a pullback was coming. I was curious to see. I was really gonna. My plan was to almost get out right at the EMA because even though we were very bullish, I was trying to find the right way to put it for you guys. I saw the pullback. I saw like a little pullback coming, but I had a feeling that it wasn't like going to be anything that was going to break below the EMA and go back and go to like open range support. We were already pretty bullish as it was. I mean, Nasdaq open. I mean, really like our low was where we opened at. Our low wasn't because of a pullback. Our low on the first 15 minutes was just simply because this is where we opened at, like the 391.52. And then look what happened the moment it opened. Just basically just like a straight rally, consolidated for a good 30 minutes, you know, until we finally started hitting higher highs. But yeah, this is something that was short, simple, and sweet. Honestly, I didn't really feel comfortable going with calls just because of like how overbought we were. So, and on top of that, one thing that I have noticed that I've been doing is instead of trading reports like I used to when I first started trading a year and a half ago, I'm at that point now where if we have a report like tomorrow, for instance, the CPI, the whole day I was thinking about that. And like the whole day I was sitting there thinking, okay, we're already overbought. We're bullish as fuck. We're hitting 52-week highs, and there's no sign of a pullback on longer time frames or even short time frames. And then on top of that, we have the CPI tomorrow. So the way I saw it was more like I sort of left the state open for me not to trade. I sort of had accepted like, okay, hey, there's a possibility that I'm not going to trade today, and there's a possibility that I'm not going to trade tomorrow either because of how volatile the market can be on days where the CPI and the PPI and the FOMC meetings occur. So in a way, I'm probably going to be very, very cautious this week just because of all the reports, the decision making with the rates. I know the Feds have talked about how they would like to start cutting interest rates in 2024. That's like their goal. They would like to cut it, I think, like 3 or 4 different times throughout the year. Curious to see how that'll go. But yeah, that's it for the day, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed it, like and subscribe as usual. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a good day. If you guys got any questions, please comment below. I'll see you guys tomorrow.